What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Let's get it. You heard me? Know what I'm saying? Friday. Hopefully everybody had a good week of work, staying healthy. Welcome to another edition of BucosLocker. Subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. You know what I'm saying? We getting close, folks. Y'all getting yourself together, right? Shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Keep supporting the channel. Still ain't at 4,000. We still ain't at 4,000 subs a week. I'm still not at 4,000 subs. I don't understand that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. We here. We talking football. We talking football. Let everybody get on in and come on in. Let me get some shout outs, man. CJ, Ryan G, Calvin, what up? Mom for Christ, what's good with you, man? Derek Davis, man. Andre Cook. Willie. Grislow. Yeah, man, you know, I ain't trying to be like that guy, man. Young Deezy, baby. Frank, what up, man? Ripzy. I got the AB cut. What do you call it? What you want to call it? If you want to call it AB cut, that's cool. Gary, you nervous, man? Calm down, man. Cover 2. What up, man? Ray Pete, what's good with you? Bucs for life. No, I haven't seen the Chucky series yet. I was supposed to watch it the other day, and I gotta catch up on my Demon Slayer. I just started the entertainment arc, episode number 1. I watched I watched it, but I didn't really watch it, so I got to go back and watch episode 1 of the entertainment arc of Demon Slayer. So those of you that don't watch Demon Slayer, that's a dope anime. I was trying to catch up on that, and I was gonna watch Eternals again. But yeah, I gotta watch the Chucky series, man. I gotta, it's Rip Z. Rip Reezy. Okay, Rip Reezy. Yeah, I gotta watch the Chucky series, man. I'm a big fan of Chucky, the old school Chucky, 1980s. You know what I'm saying? The very first Chucky, 1984. My 80s baby, for those of you that don't know. And 1990 Child's Play 2. That's the best Child's Play. Child's Play 2 was the best one. And the rest of Child's Play 3 was when it started kind of getting weird. But so UCLA Carter, what up, man? Demon Slayer, man, that's top. Demon Slayer top 5 anime right now. Demon Slayer is top 5 anime right now. Top 5. You know what I'm saying? Top 5 anime right now. Top 5. Current anime right now, Demon Slayer should be in your top 5. It ain't got to be number 1, but it should be in your top 5. I could do both. Sub is, when I just feel like reading what they saying. Lately, I've been a lot of a dub guy. But I have no problem doing sub. Matter of fact, I've been watching Demon Slayer sub, so it's all good. Anyway, Baki, I haven't got into that yet, man. I gotta catch up on stuff. I'm an anime fan. For those of you that don't know, I'm an anime guy. Not heavy, but I'm like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like probably like a 6. I can talk a little bit. Anyway, Bucs versus Rams. Injuries. Let's talk about injuries real quick before I let y'all go on about y'all day. Injuries, and more injuries. injury report between the two teams. I got a chance to take a look at it. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I haven't been watching no interviews, no press, no conference calls or press calls or you know press reports by both teams. I haven't watched Sean McVay. I haven't watched Bruce Arians because I don't want to get caught up into that. You know what I'm saying? I haven't looked at none of that. I haven't looked at any of the interviews they've done. I've been kind of basically going off of what I see and what I believe is going to happen. I'm trying not to get caught up in the media talk about the Bucs and Rams. I haven't watched none of the sports shows as far as who they think gonna win and all that stuff like that. I'm trying to keep all that stuff out my head. I want a clear mind. I want a clear mind of my own when I watch this game. I don't want to listen to the Shannon Sharp and the Script Bayless, the First Take and NFL Network. I don't want none of that stuff in my head. You know what I'm saying? Because that stuff can sway you on how things are perceived when you're watching the game. So I'm just trying to be clear and organic as possible when I watch this game. You know what I'm saying? But the injuries. So I looked at both injury reports. One injury report is like long as the Constitution of the United States. It's like a scroll, right? And the other injury report is small as a couple lines. One is a 4-page paragraph. A 4-page story, and the other one is like 1 page. Paraphrasing, trying to be funny at the same time. The Bucs injury report, good God. My goodness. Now, granted, most of these guys are going to play. But they're on the injury report. And, of course, everybody's talking about the Tristian Wrifs injury, right? The Ryan Jansen injury. Leonard Fournette. Ronald Jones. Rashad Perriman with the abdomen situation. Cyrus Grayson. Lavonte's on the injury report. Murphy Bunting with the ankle. Ronald Jones, ankle. Lavonte on there. JPP was on there for personal reasons. It's just gonna come down to attrition. Like I say, I got the Bucs winning at 31-27. It's gonna be tough. The Bucs will pull it out. I think we'll have a little bit more firepower offensively to edge. We're gonna edge them out. You know what I'm saying? And the defense is gonna play good in certain spots, right? I don't think the defense is gonna stop the Rams completely, but we'll hold them enough, right? But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Like I said, I'm not going to, like I told y'all before, I'm not banking on Tristian Wrifs to be 100%. I'm not banking on him playing, to be honest with you. And even if he do play, don't get mad at him. Because he's like, he don't look 100%. You know what I'm saying? And that's dangerous against this front four, right? And it'll probably hurt the team a little bit in some certain spots. It kind of might. Tristian can run block pretty well, so don't be surprised the Bucs run the ball a lot more. Because doing your pass sets, you got to anchor, and when you can't anchor, and he's right-handed too, so he's right, uses his right foot. So if he can't anchor against Von Miller is too good of a pass rusher, and they're gonna have to help Tristian. They're gonna have to help him, and it sucks because now you got to use Gronkowski as a chipper. So a lot of Gronkowski routes will be short, within 0 to 7 yards, because he's not going to be able to get down the field to the middle of the field because you got it. Gronkowski is going to be used to be chipping Von Miller and Leonard Floyd. You got to. You can't leave Tristian out there on the island with that ankle injury. They'll probably give it a cortisone shot and it'll probably be feeling good, but he ain't gonna be 100%. And like I said, I'm not banking. I'm 50-50 on him playing. If he doesn't play, I'm not surprised. And if he does play, and he doesn't look good, he probably get pulled. Josh Wells has an injury as well. Ryan Jansen, both of those guys, you know, it's just big blow. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we haven't got to the game yet, but it's just something to be really concerned about. But I think I believe Byron Leftwich will shorten the passing game up. I think we're going to see a lot more. Even remember in week 3, Brady threw a lot of balls within 0 to 5 yards. So I'm expecting I'm expecting the same with a couple wrinkles. A lot of the balls will be short. A lot of the balls will be 0 to 10, right? Because you can't sit back there and think that the pass rush is not going to get to Brady at least a couple times, right? Against an injured Bucs O-line or not a healthy Bucs O-line, you got to expect the Rams pass rush to get back there at some point. So don't get upset when Brady gets sacked or hurried or hit. We got injuries, folks, and there's nothing we can do about that. We just gotta work through it. No excuses. The Bucs got to work through it. The Bucs O-line got to come together. Robert Hainsley might play. Aaron Stinney. Just got to work through it. But yeah, he'll get sacked or hit a few times. And man, I'm telling you, we're gonna find if Tristian plays, we're gonna find out early if he's gonna hold up for 4 quarters. And even if he does hold it for 4 quarters, it's gonna be shaky. It's going to be shaky. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to put him out there to re-injure the ankle, which will put him out. And especially if we win, or when we win, and he's injured even more going to Green Bay, because I got Green Bay beating 49ers. So the Bucs are in a situation where it's like, can we win without Tristian Wars? Because Ryan Jansen's going to play. He won't be 100% though. He's going to play. But can we win without Tristian at right tackle? Do we jeopardize the next game? Do we put Tristian in a situation where he plays and re-injures the right ankle? And then, because when you walking in the boot for a week and it's kind of healing, and you re-aggravate that ankle injury, you're pretty much done. Most likely you're going to be done for the playoffs, but you will be done. He will be done for the Green Bay game. If he tweaks it again, if he re-injures it, gets rolled up on it again, and that's the dangerous part about playing Tristian. Because if we play him and we win the game and he hurts it again, if he hurts it again, you can pretty much call it a wrap for the playoffs. Because it'll be hard for him to just try to come back, because now, you got to sit him out for the Green Bay game. Cold weather and injuries don't work well, and especially injuries in the leg area. In the cold weather, it doesn't work. It doesn't work well. Warm weather, you can kind of fight through ankle injuries, right? But ankle injuries in the cold weather is no joke. Trust me. For those of you that play sports, you should know what I'm talking about. There's nothing, the planting is just even worse, with the weather and everything. So the Bucs got to be very careful with this situation. Remember, I got the Bucs winning, but the Bucs got to be really careful with Tristian, because you put him out there and it doesn't hold up, you got to pull him out. Like the first quarter, you got to find out right away if Tristian plays. You got to find out early, can he hold up 4 quarters? Because you can't keep him out there. You're putting him in danger. You know what I'm saying? And Arians in this injury situation is kind of weird, but we're gonna see. But I'm 50-50 on that. I'm not counting on him to play, and I wouldn't be surprised if he played. But if he plays, man, I'm gonna be scratching my head. I'll be scratching my head a little bit. I'm gonna be watching that. I'm gonna be watching that very carefully. So it's all a big if, folks. So don't. Oh yeah, Tristian gonna play. He tough. That's what you want. But I'm on the fence with it. You gotta understand it, folks. We gonna win, but I'm on the fence with Tristian playing. I'm not committing to it. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm not disagreeing with it. I'm just like, if he plays, I gotta see the first couple series. And most likely you might have to change the game plan a little bit too. You can't just call a bunch of pass plays, and if you do, it's got to be, you know what I'm saying, a lot of screens and dump offs. You can't do deep drops with Tristian, because he ain't gonna be able to hold up. And then you got to use Gronkowski to chip, which takes him out the route trees. It takes him out the passing game. Gronkowski needs about 7 catches. He needs 7+ catches. He needs about 7 to 10. Let's be real, folks. Mike Evans need about 7 to 10 as well. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Rashad Perriman with the abdomen injury. Cyrus Grayson nicked up. It's just a mess. You know what I'm saying? It just the injury gods just don't like us, man. This year, the injury gods is not playing with the Bucs. Now, on the flip side, here is the good news for you Bucs fans. Andrew Whitworth is not going to be playing. The all-pro left tackle that Shaq, Barrett, and JPP can't do anything with. That's right, folks. Andrew Whitworth and Taylor Rapp, the starting safety, is not playing. Concussion, and Andrew Whitworth has a knee issue. And they activated some guys off of IR. Darrell Henderson, Day, the defensive tackle, and a couple other guys. And they're not going to be coming back, even though they've been designated to come off of IR. But Andrew Whitworth is what I want to talk about. And remember now, I told you guys about Bucs against top right and left tackles. They don't do anything. They don't. And people people overlook that pass rush against top O-lines. We don't look good against top O-lines. We don't. Specifically against top right tackles and left tackles. We don't look good. Or the outside pass rush don't look good. They just don't. And y'all know it. As good as the defense is against the run, which is great, but the pass rush is not good. Yeah, we got a lot of sacks. I get it. I get what you're saying. We got a lot of sacks. But how much of that is blitzing? How many sacks do we have just rushing 4 guys? I guarantee it's under 10. I think the Bucs got like 40-something sacks, 40 plus sacks. I'm going to say about 70 to 80% of those sacks were based on blitzing, which is dangerous. Somebody brought this up the last live stream I want to talk about. Matthew Stafford is the number 1, or I'm gonna say top 5 or top 3 against the blitz. It's more about Sean McVay than Stafford with that stat. Think about what I just said, folks. It says a lot more about Sean McVay than Matthew Stafford. He's number 1 against the blitz. Oh, well, good luck. Remember what I was telling y'all about blitzing, about Todd Bowles need to scale it back? I'm just telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all what I believe. And this is before I really looked into it. But Matthew Stafford is number 1 against the blitz. And that's more Sean McVay than Matthew Stafford. Sean McVay is putting Matthew Stafford in a perfect position to beat blitzes. They have blitz beating receivers. Cam Akers out the backfield, he catches the ball a lot. Now they got him back, so that's another weapon. Cooper Kupp, Odell Beckham, Tyler Higbee, Van Jefferson, they're blitz beaters, folks. When Robert Woods was playing, you couldn't blitz the Rams, they eat you up. You still can't blitz them. You still can't blitz him, even with Robert Woods out. So remember I told y'all, scaling back the blitz might be in the Bucs' benefit as far as Todd Bowles defensively. Scaling back a little bit. Still blitz him. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't blitz him. You still want to blitz Matthew Stafford, but you kind of want to be more picky about it. I would do more situational blitzing, but that's just me. As a DC, I would do more situational blitzing than we're just going to blitz like we just normally do. Because normally blitzing is not working. It don't work against the Rams because they beat us twice. And when you blitz the Rams and you don't get to the quarterback, our secondary is going to get ate up. Y'all know this. High completion percentage against the high completion percentage against the pass defense. Give up a lot of yards per game, completion percentage, third down conversions. The Bucs secondary just doesn't hold up well when you blitz a lot and you don't get back there. I would love to see the numbers like the advanced analytics when the Bucs blitz and don't get there. What does the secondary look like? Horrible. Y'all know this. But it's not this. I'm not telling y'all something that y'all don't know. Y'all know the Bucs secondary is not good when the blitz don't get there. They don't hold up at all. They don't do a good job holding up at all. The DVOA said. Go look at the advanced analytics. I guarantee you, when the Bucs blitz and they don't get there, the secondary is even worse. Or new word, worser. It's not right. That's why you kind of want the Bucs to play almost 50-50 with the blitzing. You don't want that. You don't want to see a 63-37% blitz versus no blitz. You blitzing 2 out of the 3 downs. I think that number needs to be down to about 55. 55, 45. 55% blitzing, 45% coverage. Just to help the secondary out. More guys back there. The more guys you have back there, the better it is for Matthew Stafford to throw an interception. But if Todd Bowles is going to this game stubborn and say, I'm going to blitz Matthew Stafford 68% of the time, you're going to get the secondary destroyed. Matthew Stafford is going to destroy the secondary. And the Bucs offense is going to have to put up 30-plus points guaranteed. That is not a recipe. Number 1 against the blitz in passing. And that's not even Stafford. That's Sean McVay. His offense. Sean McVay can do that with any quarterback. Any quarterback that has an arm and is competent. He did it with Jared Goff, and Jared Goff is not that good. So if he can do it with Matt Stafford. That's more about Sean McVay than Matthew Stafford. I mean, we can pull up so many stats. We can pull up advanced analytics. You can go to whatever site you want to use to reference the Bucs pass defense. It's kind of hard to justify they're good. They're average, which is decent. I'm glad we're not bottom of the barrel like we used to be, but when you go further into the advanced analytics or the advanced stats, the Bucs secondary on third downs, they give up a lot. And the quarterback completion percentage is over 60, over 63, 64%? That's too high. And people, this is the thing about when you look at different websites when it comes to stats in the NFL. You got your Football Outsiders, NFL.com, you got your QBR, ESPN QBR, your passer rating, you got your DVOA, your PFF. And we can look at all these different websites, and it's cool, but are you really going off of that? Or are you going by football knowledge and understanding the game? Or are you going by some geeks? Or are you going by guys that never put on football pads? I'm just saying. That's why a lot of people get kind of like upset when you reference certain websites, because it's like, I can't go with that. Do you realize who's behind that website? I don't trust it. Because I mean, back in the day, I used to follow it heavy, but I'm kind of like, that's why I'm on the fence with some of that stuff, because when you reference a lot of these stats about our about teams in general, not just the Bucs, but just in teams, you got to be careful with that, because it might sound good or it might look good when you type it out, but then you compare it to the tape, it don't add up. That's why I left PFF alone, because what PFF does, it doesn't line up with what I see on the tape. And I guarantee a lot of people don't rock with PFF. So when you reference PFF, that's like probably the worst football site you want to use to make a point. It really is. Once you realize who's behind that, you wouldn't even reference them no more. You'll go to the AWS advanced metrics. You'll go to Football Outsiders, DVOA. You'll go to that stuff. Because PFF is like the worst. And I used to be rolling with PFF. I used to roll with it a little bit, but I'm like, nah, I'm good. After I found out and did my little research and listened to some of the people that actually know football, they don't reference PFF to make a point. The only people that reference PFF to make a point when they're pushing a narrative. So be careful. Be careful with that, folks. That's any stat site you want to use. Just be careful when you use these stats, these advanced analytics, these advanced AWS stats and NFL.com and PF, be careful. Just be careful. Just make sure it's not 100%. You're using that as 100% to make your point. Make sure you use what your eyeballs tell you. Don't use what a geek will tell you. A guy that's never played football. Don't use that as a point to make us. Oh yeah. The Bills running game. You don't get what I'm saying. Look for yourself. Now, I don't see top football. Ask any coach about PFF. They gonna laugh at you. Just saying, folks. What side you gonna choose? Go ask Mike Tomlin or Belichick or Andy Reid about PFF. It's a joke. Don't use PFF to make your point. You're gonna look really bad. You're gonna get fried. Just saying, you on your own on that one. But the Bucs secondary in general. Let's get back to the stuff. Just be careful what you use when it comes to stats. Because it doesn't look good when you just type it out. But what my eyes tell me, the Bucs secondary, and here's the thing about it, the Bucs secondary is not bad and it's not good. It's just right in the middle. And it's like, if you had to break it down by unit, we know the run defense is good, but it's kind of been like that. It might be the thing about our run defense. It can be skewed to a degree because teams throw the ball on us a lot. If that makes sense, right? So the run defense the numbers can be skewed a little bit because teams don't run the ball as much against the Bucs because you throw the ball a lot more because you know the secondary can be had. Every good offensive coordinator knows the Bucs secondary can be had. They know that. Andy Reid knows it. McVay knows it. Sean Payton knows it. Matt LaFleur knows it. Brian Daboll knows it. Frank Wright knows it. Stop me if I'm lying. I'm just saying. So, like I said, Tristian Wrifs injuries, man. You know, the injuries. The biggest concern for me for the Bucs is Tristian Wrifs. These other injuries are like nickel and dime injuries. Those guys will play. Fournette, hamstring, hasn't ran full speed yet. If he can't run full speed, Fournette is not playing. Ronald Jones' ankle still kind of iffy. So this is just injury guys trying to do everything they can to keep the Bucs from winning this game. But the biggest takeaway for the Bucs, positive takeaway, is Andrew Whitworth. He's not playing. That's huge. But they do have a decent left tackle that can play. A decent player. Jeremy Noteboom. Actually pretty decent. A young O-lineman who's actually did a good job playing left tackle. So take a look at that. Jeremy Noteboom, a young O-lineman that the Rams drafted, has played pretty well on the line. So it's a drop-off. It's a drop-off from Whitworth to Jeremy Bloom, but I'm just saying, just pay attention. Pay attention. The Rams are weak in the middle. I wouldn't worry about the outside. Rob Havenstein and Jeremy Noteboom, that's decent. That's decent enough. But I think the pressure where the Bucs can get some those guards in that center. Tell y'all. But we've seen the 2 games against the Rams, and the Rams offense has done a great job against the Bucs defense both games. So I don't know how to look at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess they weak up the middle, but when you look at the last 2 games, the Rams offense has shredded the Bucs. So I guess the O-line ain't that bad at all. Just saying. I know, look, we all want the Bucs to win, but when you start breaking this stuff down, you know, we can talk a lot of crap about the Rams and they ain't that good and the O-line not that good, their secondary not that good, but we haven't beat them yet in the last 2 games. And it took 55 points in 2019 to beat them. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you got to remove your emotions and just kind of look at it from a football perspective. The Rams are not good, but they beat us twice. So which one is it? Because if they're not good and they beat us twice, then what are we? If their O-line not that good and they putting up 400 yards total offense, and you need the O-line to put up yards. So what are we? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? Like, I don't know what angle. What are we trying to prove? What are we trying to prove ourselves? I'm just being honest. What are we trying to prove ourselves with the Bucs versus Rams? Like, what are we trying to do? You know what I'm saying? Oh, the Rams O-line not that good. The defense not that good. Well, they beat us twice. And we had to put up 55 points in 2019. So, you know what I'm saying? They're doing something right. They easily beat us in week 3. Or the Rams easily beat the Bucs in week 3. Had over 400 yards total offense. Both games. So, they can't be that sorry, right? They got to be good. The Rams is a top level team, right? Because you can say the Rams what? Top 5, top 7, right? We can agree with that. So the Bucs beating the Rams is a good thing, right? Rams is a top 7 team, top 10 team, right? We can say that Rams is a top 10 team, right? So beating the Rams is good. So that Rams is a real challenge. So as much as we want to tell ourselves they're not that good, that's a lie. Oh, they're not good in the secondary. All they got Jalen Ramsey. That's all they got. And they O-line not that good. That's cool. That's cool. And I respect that. And I can agree with you to a certain degree, but Rams still a top 10 team. You can spin it how you want to spin it, but because they beat us twice. Until we beat them, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. So both teams are banged up, but the Bucs are more banged up than the Rams. And that's and the crazy thing about it is that's what it might come down to. We don't know what's gonna come. We're speculating, right? We're fans, you know. But we don't really know how it's gonna go. We just all speculate what we're reading, what we're hearing, what we've seen in previous games. But it might just come down to who just more healthier. But I will definitely say the Bucs running game will be very important. Y'all been asking for playoff Lenny? Well, hopefully he's ready. He should be ready though. Playoff Lenny, let's get it. Because he gonna have to carry that rock about 15, 20 times and get about 8 catches. Because, Mike Evans gonna do his thing, or, those other guys, Miller, Grayson, Perryman, Johnson, Brady, number 80. Those guys got to step up. All those guys were on the team in 2019. I think for the most part. We're not talking about the additions. We're talking about the guys that Scotty Miller. Rashad Perryman, number 80, Brady, Ronald Jones. That's from the Dort Cutter regime. You got to step up. Scotty Miller. Tyler Johnson. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day, you can't be like, oh, Evans and all we need is Evans and Gronkowski. No, that's not going to be enough. It's going to be an all hands on deck situation. Everybody needs to contribute. And we all know this. Everybody needs to contribute. It's facts. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm being optimistic. I'm being positive, but also being real. If that makes sense. Because, like I said, I got the Bucs winning 31-27. But I'm also being real. I got the Bucs with a slight edge. You look at my prediction with the score. If you had to split, if you had to take 100%, a pie of 100% of a pie, I would give the Bucs a 53% chance of winning. Rams 47%. So it's almost like a 50-50 game. But I got the Bucs with a slight edge because at home field advantage is pretty much the biggest reason why I got the Bucs winning. The biggest reason why I got the Bucs winning is that intangible situation. Home field. Playing at home, that's perfect. Right? So if it was on a neutral field, I would literally be 50-50 on the game. As big as the Bucs fan I am, I would literally be 50-50 if it was neutral field. I would be 50-50. If it was in LA, I would give LA the edge. If it was in LA, I would have gave the Rams the 53, and I would have gave the Bucs the 47%. So it just came down to that. That was pretty much the number one deciding factor on why I picked the Bucs. I looked at everything, right? It's a bad matchup, but we got the edge. We got the edge, folks. And no matter how this game turned out, we can win by 1 point. But guess what? We got the dub. I don't care if the Bucs win 31-30. We got the dub. That's all that matters. At the end of the day, get the dub. We made our predictions. We hyped. I'm ready. But at the end of the day, a prediction is a prediction. It's an opinion. What you think is going to happen. But a dub is a dub. 10-9, 17-16, 20-19. I don't care. Get the dub. And keep my playoff streak going. I'm undefeated in the playoffs right now. Who's undefeated in the playoffs along with me? Who got all the picks right? But the dub is a dub. I don't care what anybody say. Everybody made it. Dub is a dub. I don't care. Get a dub. Because we got a big game, man. Packers. And I'm not trying to down the 49ers, but they're not beat the Packers in Lambeau Field. It's too cold. It's supposed to be like 2 degrees. Jimmy G in 2-degree weather? Oh no. But Packers and Bucs, man. Packers and Bucs. So I gave y'all the injury report, my thoughts about it, along with some additional things. All right, folks, this is my last video. I'm gonna see y'all Sunday at 3:00. Y'all scared? Am I gonna be talking about crypto in the third quarter? Am I gonna be talking about crypto in the third and fourth quarter? You got time? You want to talk about crypto? That would be actually excellent. We get to the third quarter, the Bucs up 31-6. Oh, we're gonna talk about crypto. We're gonna talk about some crypto. We're gonna talk about some crypto. Michael Alexander, really? I know crypto is it's a bear season right now. It's a bear market. Buy the dip. Buy the dip. Top altcoins, buy you some more Bitcoin, some Ethereum. If you're in the Shiba Inu, buy some more Inu. Some Polygon, Avalanche, Axie Infinity. Buy. Because when it shoot up, it's going to shoot up. You know what I'm saying? Get your portfolios right. Anyway, Corey, who is Corey Jackson? He's a Saints fan, I think he is. Cardano. Oh, you Cardano? I got some Cardano, but I don't know what they're doing over there. That coin, that token, or that coin. There's a difference between the coin and the token, by the way. That thing don't go nowhere. I'm expecting to at least get the $5 at least. That thing just be hovering around $1 and some change. Like, what's going on here? Has it already reached its peak? Cardano, XLM, XRP. Like, what's going on? These coins don't go nowhere. Anyway, I'm holding though. I'm holding. HODL. I'm holding. Hold. I got a lot of money put in that too. When you got a lot of money put into it, or a couple $1,000s, you gotta sit tight. You can't pull it out because you're gonna lose some money. But NFTs, Grizzlo was going. NFTs is the thing right now. NFTs is the big deal. OpenSea, Ethereum, the gas fees is crazy. And Solana. The gas fees are very low. But Solana's NFTs are not all of them great. You know what I'm saying? Like 99% of them are not good. Solana's NFT market is okay. You got to get the blue chips. The monkey business, Solana monkey business, SMBs. There's a couple other ones. But OpenSea is kind of like where all the good ones are at, The board, Yacht 8 Club and all that. They got the kids version. Like, all the good NFTs are on the Ethereum market. Um, yeah. So, hey, Corey, fam, Corey, let me help you out, fam. You're not doing yourself no favors, fam. I've been started this like some weeks ago, so that's not you're reaching, Corey. You're reaching bad. You're reaching bad, Corey. You look bad. You having a good Friday, man, Corey? You all right? You a Saints fan? You all right? Because I don't know. Are you out? Are you here to have a good time? Are you here trolling? Like, because it seems like you're doing both. Because if you're trolling, you're not doing a good job. No disrespect, but you're not doing it. If you're trying to troll, you gotta do a better job than that. Because you're just reaching for something. You that bored? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna come on here, you do your thing, but I don't know what you're doing. Like, what's your angle? I mean, your angle is just, it's not sticking right now. It's like you're just saying stuff. You're not making like real points. You're just saying stuff that's just to be like, the loud guy in the back that's screaming for attention, and we all turn around and be like, what, man? You look like that, Corey. You make some valid points. You know what I'm saying? You got to make some real valid points for like to kind of make sense, and I can respect that. But you're just saying stuff now. You just that ain't not hitting. It's not clicking. You know what I'm saying? I've seen you before, but it's not sticking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to do a little bit more. I help you out. Do some research. Come back with some more substance Sunday, because I know you're gonna show up Sunday, win or lose. I know you're gonna be in the chat room Sunday. So do some more research about the Bucs. Get some current event stuff or some stats, whatever, and come with some more substance. All right? Then I can rock with you on that. I need you to get some more substance, because right now you're just reaching, and reaching ain't gonna get you nowhere. So yeah, I was out here. I'm out here by the lakefront. I'm gonna show y'all what I've been doing. I've been out here at the lakefront chilling. Yeah, I'm out here at the lakefront. You know what I'm saying? Taking a, just chill. Had me some food. You know what I'm saying? Got me some food right here. You know what I'm saying? Seafood plate. You know what I'm saying? Out here chilling at the lakefront. Yeah. So, yeah. Chip. So anyway, I'm going ahead and get to the crib. They still working on my crib, so I came out to the lakefront. So, eat this fish plate here. With that being said, shouts out to all the Powers and Sea Bandits. Thank you for joining the live stream. Bucs versus Rams injury update from my point of view. Papa Dot, Corey Jackson. But with that being said, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you all new videos that's posted on this channel. Without further ado, shout out to Mediocre Review, Tutorials and Review, MTR. Without further ado, MTR, he funny, cool dude, man. I like his channel. There you have, folks. Last video. I'll see you on Sunday. I want y'all to fire those cannons. Seize the day. Raise the flag. Hashtag no risky no biscuit. Hashtag facts over feelings, Corey. Hashtag bombs away. Hashtag what you doing, Corey? What you doing, Saints fans, on Sunday? And hashtag stay humble, Bucs fans. Ben McAdoo, the OC for the Panthers. Hashtag what you doing, Carolina Kitty Cats? What you doing, Carolina Kitty Cats? Ben McAdoo is your OC? That's that Matt Rule connection. Y'all gonna be looking for a coach next year. Anyway, I'll see y'all Sunday. Be ready. Be strapped in. We about to work. You can put that on the cracker, dude. I'm out, man.